faith and financial girl, your guru for the Iraqi dinar. I'm not really a guru. I'm just the person that helps you pray it in, right? I'm going to help us manifest this. That's my part in this. I go live every morning. We talk about that. We talk about faith and why God called me to this and called me to be part of this, because I've audited banks before. I understand the financial system, and that's what you have to go to in order to exchange this currency and get your wealth, right? So I provide an alternative for people. So I hope you'll join me on one of my lives and hear more about that and get more details, granular details about faith for this Holy Week. Today is Passover. This is the Holy Week that all the Christians celebrate, the crucifixion, and then the 3 days later, the resurrection, which is what I prefer to celebrate. I know he died for my sins. I know I'm sinful. I still am sinful, guys. Nobody's perfect. That's the beautiful thing about salvation. You don't have to be perfect. And God is your provider, and he's provided this for all of us as an opportunity to give us a wealth transfer while this country goes through all it's going through, because it's going through some stuff. Amen. We don't have to talk about the stuff. I'm just going to provide you a big summary. Again, I hope you will subscribe, tap the bell, so you'll always be notified when I go live, and you'll also be notified how to get more faith to manifest this blessing in, because I think once we get to a tipping point of people believing the way God's taught me to manifest my prayers, then we will be there before you know it. So I think the time is now, so let's go get the intel, okay? Hold on. This is comments from Mark Z's call that was this morning. My live this morning at the very end, I think 22 minutes in, is when I shared the intel from this morning that had Bruce's intel. So if you're looking for that, you can go to my live. I'll put the link below, and it'll give you, go to the timestamps. I always put the timestamps below. So let's see. Mark Z said, you may be disappointed as it's been very quiet, but maybe the quietness is the news. Mark Z said, their can is also too dented to be kicked down the road. Nader's recent video talks about the same articles we talked about last night about the World Bank is visiting Iraq, which is really good news. Mark Z said the central bank of Iraq determines the withdrawal of $250 a day outside of Iraq. They can pull more out inside the country than they can outside of the country. This is very important because what they want is for them to keep funds as dinar. I heard from my ministry contact over there that they don't want people to empty their bank accounts of dinar. They want them to spend their US dollars and not dinar right now because they know the new rate is coming. That is what I was told. This makes sense. They're trying to limit the movement of dinar out of the country. And they're trying to de-dollarize at the same time. That's my part. Mark Z said, I continue to see bond rumors. I now have paymasters letting them know their place in the queue line, but I've not found someone he knows personally with dollars in hand. They are all hearing people have money in hand, but I don't know of anyone personally. They are all overwhelmingly saying that the only thing moving right now is the historic German bonds. I don't know anything about that. It doesn't apply to us, but I keep believing that now is the time. Don't doubt this, guys. If you need hope in how to manifest your prayers, you'll need to go to one of my lives, and the link down below to the one from this morning. It was only 30 minutes. And the timestamps are down below. Like I said, you could follow along. Mark Z, are we watching this? And whenever I get something solid, I will let you all know. But I'm getting reports hourly now. Mark is mentioning the German bonds are moving because Germany applied to join BRICS. Yes, guys, again, my live talks, faith and financial. I talk about all of this and all the different manifestations of this and how everything's working together to make this happen for us, the chosen ones, in my opinion. Mark Z said, regarding the quietness today, I think it's a very good thing, especially with the vast number of folks that got quiet suddenly domestically here. People are expecting the EBS and the EAS. I don't know. What do you think about that? Comment down below. What do you think about that? People have different perspectives on that. Mark Z said, I've also heard, but there will always be rats. We just need to get rid of this particular infestation. Somebody asked, maybe we've installed a better pest control system, which is funny. Everybody's concerned, right, about bank runs and banks are crashing. So, you know, these members, a lot of people's businesses are feeling the crunch. So I relate to you. Please get on my lives and let me pray for you, please, because everybody's experiencing financial miracles on my channel as well as health miracles. My sister just recently is already out of the hospital, if you've heard that story. So if you want to see miracle provision, whether health or financial, please join me on my lives. I talk more about that there. People are talking about the St. Germain Trust and Rodriguez Trust opens on Easter. Easter is Sunday. Tonight starts Passover. Tonight at sundown, it starts Passover. So this is a miracle time, miracle season, guys. Again, I talked about that on my live. Let's see. Somebody said the pink moon last evening, which is a sign of new beginnings. People may feel tired today and probably didn't sleep well last evening. Well, guys, I don't know about that. All I know is God is in control of this, and I think the time is now. He literally told me it's done because I have a prophetic gift for this and the wealth transfer that's all going to happen in these next 7 years. So please join me on my channel. Please subscribe, tap the bell so you can get God's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is more important than anybody on the ground, because the King of Kings is the one who informs me. Militia Man has about 3 articles from Iraq saying it's done. That's what God's been saying to me for 6 months. What are they really waiting for? Release this thing. They signed the budget, right? Mark Z said the Iraqi president praises Baghdad and Erbil's efforts is concluding the oil agreement. This may be premature. We may be losing something in translation. We are getting this from a lot of news sources out of Iraq. We've been told this HCL oil and gas law is key and one of our very last steps along with some type of budget. So this is solid news for us. So what have we learned? People in Iraq are abandoning the dollar and adopting the dinar. That's what we want. Has moved forward very quickly and the budget is in front of Parliament. We are hearing they will read it for the very first time tomorrow. So there's exceptionally positive things on the Iraqi RV. Let's see. And Mark Z said Nader had a video today. I think he knocked it out of the park. Current events affect currencies. He asked, can they now go after a certain president for war crimes against Iraq? Everybody's asking that. If they can do this with one, can they do this for all? I certainly hope so, because I just think it's time we see justice for the people that are supposed to be stewarding us and our resources. Amen. Comment down below. What do you think about that? Amen. Just say amen if you agree. Especially now that we are here, whatever. Nader did a big thumbs up. This is a grand slam. Maybe now we can go after all the corrupt leaders. Mark Z say, I'm hearing beyond great news from the bond side today. I'm waiting for more proof before I allow myself to get giddy. He has at least 3 reports of folks with money from their German historic bonds. They say those closed today. He's just waiting for reports, guys. So he will probably be live again tonight. This is probably the next day. Sorry, this is the way it's summarized. Parliamentary finance sets the date for the first reading of the budget. People are thinking that's today or tomorrow. So we'll wait and see, guys. The point is, my faith is telling me this is done, 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 done. Let me give you Frank's updates, because I like to provide the summary of everybody. Frank 26 said the exchange rate continues to decrease in the correct direction. In the case, street value from 1,500 to 1,400. There we go. Firefly is boots on the ground. He says, we know something is coming. We just don't know when. They keep telling us all day long, except when they show us a recording of Al-Sudani. It's like waking up every day expecting the day to be the day. Amen. Guys, I believe it's here. Frank said it's here. The reality of that to sink in for the citizens. You are being constantly educated. They're loading you with all kinds of education, all kinds of information on what to do with the new small category notes and coins when they come out. Where to go to exchange them. They're teaching you about the float right now. Guys, amen, amen. This is the best news we could ever expect on a day like this. Guys, this is Passover tonight. That's when everything is this week. It's a holy week. It's a time of transition. Somebody said the pink moon. If you follow the moon, you're still welcome here. I love the spiritual folks. I love people that see beyond what we can see in the 3D realm. I operate from 5D. I get kingdom messages all the time from God, and he's telling me this thing is done. It's been done, but it's done in the spiritual realm. What you do proves whether you believe it or not. So buck up, little camper, and start believing, start planning, start making your list of what you're going to do some virtual shopping. I feel like patty caking everybody. I don't know why. God bless everybody. Please comment down below. Do you like this video? Do you like this format? Do you want to join me on a live and hear more details about how you can manifest your prayers? Because we need some people in the room that can really are master manifestors. Amen. Please join us here on this platform. Subscribe, tap the bell. Anybody who's a praying person or an intercessor needs to be joining this platform. Amen. God bless. We're all in this together. Where we go one, we go all. This is the exciting time to be alive, to see this wealth transfer for the chosen one. So if you had a hard life, I'm glad you're here. I relate to anybody who's worked really hard and been kicked in the teeth more than once. And the enemy's all over me. So I'm kicking him in the teeth every day, every time I record. Amen. God bless everybody. God's on your side. We cannot be defeated. Amen. You're good, guys. I love you. God bless you.